Hello, everybody. In this short lesson, I'd like to speak about a system of balloons that I've created a few years back. The idea was to have a system of balloons and control over it, and also um, have an opportunity to control amount of balloons that you can release at certain amount of time. So here I have the cached version of the system. So the first one is the system balloons itself, and I start with a sphere and scatter um, equal amount of points. Um, then I have an outward and inward those points, and then I'll create an attribute so I could later connect those points into the lines. Then I use for each to create some curvature shapes from my lines, and then I group the first and the last point, and um, I decide to add attributes to those points in case I'll need them in the future. So then I split the first group and add some random color and copy my balloon to um, those points. So there is a higher version of balloon, and I made the lower version so I could simulate it faster. Here's the lines. I add some attributes as well. Then I use the balloons to push the lines so they wouldn't intersect. So you can see they're kind of avoiding the balloons. Before I go into vellum, I did an animation using gradients and noise. So this way I will release some of the balloons at a certain amount of time. Then use the close for the balloons, then a pressure to keep the shape of the balloons. Then I add hair to my lines, and I added this pin type stopped attribute, which I will use later to detach some of the balloons. And here I'm constraining balloons to the lines, so they could stick together. And all the properties are mostly basic ones, nothing special I've added. And in the vellum solver I used my animated gradient, and I used it to affect the stopped attribute that we had assigned to the to the lines. Then there is a force for balloons. There's a force for lines, and drag. And this is pretty much it. And this is the result. Yeah. And later I separated so I could just render those in Karma. Well, I hope you liked the tutorial and information was useful. Thank you very much.